what does Naruto, Pokemon, video games, cartoons, anime, manga, and this stuff have in common? It is convention season. To kick us all off, we actually are on the, to quote World Wrestling commentators, what they say about WrestleMania, we are on the road to convention season. We do have some time before the first one hits. The first one being and this is in Sydney. To my fellow Sydneyites, Sydney anime and cosplay and that sort of convention. Let me just say this: we are definitely have 2 months and a fair few weeks to go before we hit Supanova. The first cab off the ranks is Supanova Sydney, and the dates are Friday the 21st of June, Saturday the 22nd of June, and Sunday 23rd of June. These are the dates you gotta put in your calendar. The first one, the Friday, the doors open at 6 p.m. and they close at 10 p.m. This is, and as I'm reading it straight off the Supanova website, it is a preview night plus pre-purchase of photos and signature tokens, which means that you can get things autographed from anyone from any sort of some sort of fame within TV or within within TV or movies. This past year, we had Emma Roberts' father. The name escapes me. We had Christopher Lloyd, and we had Mini-Me in this past year's Supanova 2012 Sydney. Not last year, but a couple of years before that, we did have Michael the Human Sound Machine Winslow in our neighborhood. Wow. The Friday night is if you want signing things to be signed, come to the preview night and pre-purchase your photos and signature tokens so you can go to your favorite artists, your favorite TV artist or movie artist or actors, the type of thing. I've seen that there's Rose McGowan and other such people, and that early ticket sales are early ticket sales are in May, so you can purchase them next month. That's what the website says. I've seen quite a lot of Supanova actors in that. I don't know where who's going to be where type deal. But if you want to get those guys or get those people's autographs, do it. As well, even a couple of years ago, we had Barbara Eden from I'm Dream of Cheating, and no. Where is it? It is at the Dome, Sydney Showground, 1 Showground Road, Sydney Olympic Park. I'm not saying it to be big-headed or knowing. This is where you're supposed to go, and that. This is a confirmation of where to go. So the Dome, Sydney Showground, Olympic Park. Quite a lot of people will be going via rail. So I'm doing it on the Saturday, the 6th of April time slot, but you can start catching the train from Lidcombe. You get off at Lidcombe and following the signs to the particular side. You can start about 10 past 6, but then you'll be completely nuts. But the earliest I would suggest would be 8 o'clock, because if you want to do like a whole 2-hour lineup thing, 8 o'clock, you get on that at Lidcombe at 8 o'clock, and you be at the Olympic Park at 5 past. That's just the travel information that I've got off the time thing. That's for the Saturday one. Sunday could be different, but I do suggest that you get there at least an hour to half an hour, like at least a good half an hour before the doors open, or 10. Or if not, the most probably the latest would be like 10 minutes or so. But then you are in a long line. If you want to avoid waiting in a long line to get money out, I suggest that you get money out now. Little bits and pieces. I'll be getting like a 150 next week, or the week after. Not the week. The fortnight after, and I'll be getting my ticket at the door. So that's just my personal prerogative. But if you want to, you can buy it at May, as it has over here. Or if you are watching it in May, well then, boom, go onto the website and you can find out more information. I will put the link to each homepage, so you can search around for information in that on Supanova. Then after that is just under 2 months after Supanova, which is Smash. Oh, excuse me. The Sydney Manga and Anime Show. And that will be on the Saturday the 10th of August at Sydney Convention Centre. And it will start at 9:30 a.m. and finish at 5:30 p.m. on that Saturday. There's only one day you can go, unfortunately, and that's the only day you can. As the information will tell you, there's let me see, I'm just reading the tickets here. So there are two types of tickets for Smash 2013. Advanced tickets, which will purchase online, or tickets which can be purchased at the convention itself on the day. So you're not missing out on much if you pay online or pay on the day. Tickets are not yet available but will soon be kept on top of our announcements. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or subscribe to our newsletter. Something that I will intend to do right now. Just to let me see here. There we go. It's just telling me that I've completed the process. That's good. Just wait. Boom. Done. Yeah. There's payment methods: PayPal, Mastercard, Visa card, and there's children under 7 are free. Children aged 12 and under must be accompanied by an adult, which is understandable. Let's see. There's not that much information. Like there's tickets, there's event details, and let's see, guests. Won't know until they release the thing. Vendors, details, and community, this and the other. It's especially the same. Like you can do it on the same thing with Supanova, but it's on this side. Though I see it on this side, but you see it on this side. And so there's different news, guest information, cosplay, volunteers, forums, podcasts. Photos, trailers, videos, and contact us type deal. Plus later Super News, but that's about the Supanova. But I'm currently we're on Smash, and let's see here. There's not you will be keeping up on events. There's digital art, doodling competitions, theme art, karaoke, and man, if you haven't tried this, let me tell you this for a fact. Maid Cafe. Oh, it is an experience. You got to have a little tenderness. But this is me being a bit funny. Mate, it says here on the Smash thing, the exclusive Smash Maid Cafe is back again this year, with a whole new set and surprises in store. Come and join in our garden tea party in Bayside Gallery, where a butler or maid will provide personalised services to you and your table. Treat yourself to some delicate pastries as you overlook the panoramic views of the beautiful Darling Harbour. Let's see, Maid Cafe menu. We'll be offering a unique a la carte menu on the day with small yummy delicacies for you to choose from. There will be more details available closer to the date to immediately keep you up to date. It says the same thing what it says about ticket sales and that. And it has rules here. Attendees condition. To prevent any misunderstandings, please take note of the following. The Smash code of conduct applies at all times. Be courteous, be cool, do all the things sweet. The Maid Cafe refers to a distinct maid butler and Japanese fashion style for the wait staff attire. And it says here, harassment and unwanted physical contact of staff or attendees will not be tolerated. Which is a good thing. You better keep on the high note. on the high side of things. You don't want to be doing anything crazy or something like that. Attendees are required to ask permission before taking photographs of the maid staff, which is cool. Which sounds pretty awesome if you're doing if privacy issues and that. So there's code of conduct things as well, so you're not. Let's see here. Costumes. Smash Inc. reserves the right to deem a costume that you are wearing unacceptable and request you to make modifications as necessary. If you refuse to make modifications requested, Smash Incorporated reserves the right to refuse entry to you and or eject you from the convention. Public exposure of genitalia, buttocks, and breasts in case of women are not permitted, which is pretty hard if you are if you want to dress up like her. Yeah, and that type of deal. That's if you want to do that type of thing, and that's about it for about that. Going back to the home page. Let's see here. And the last one is which is Animania Festival, celebrating anime, manga, games, and Japanese pop culture. The upcoming one is on the 14th to 15th of September this year, which is Saturday and Sunday thing. Both events open at 10 p.m. and finish at 6 p.m. Just going through here. So sponsors. Back. And if you want to do cosplay in that, it'll give you what to do. Just, frequently asked questions and that. And and also there is the World Cosplay Summit, which Sydney is which Sydney is a major is I think it's the Southern Hemisphere one major stop. Kay and Ali won it last year. Preliminary winners. And you get to go to Japan for the World Championships, which is cool if you want to do things in that way. Boy. And if you guys are going to come up, if you are from, I do have friends who live in south of Wollongong area. If you're traveling like hours upon hours away, south if you're traveling like closer to the Queensland border, if you're up north, to the Victorian border down south, or the South Australian border out west, I would suggest that you, or even not as far as that, to maybe Ulladulla to the south, or Forster in the north, Dubbo in the north west, or Griffith in the southwest, or even to Forbes just in the west as well. If you're wanting to do something like that, let me just suggest that you do book a room in advance, so you can travel into Sydney. And I will put there's this thing called booking landmarks.com type thing. I'll put two of them in the description side. I'll put everything in the descriptions as well. If you're in Sydney, if you live in Sydney, boom, go via the public transport system. I know it will look a bit weird if you're wearing a Star Wars cantina. See. Oh yeah, if you're Slave Leah costume, it is quite I will tell you this now. It is quite a revealing costume. So, if I were you, I would bring like a jacket or something like that, because it will be pretty cold. It looks nice, but I'm just telling you now, it will be pretty cold. As I said, I will be putting booking.com in the description part, so you can do some hotel rooms and that. If you're wanting to, if you're coming from great distances and you don't want to do like an 8-hour trek into Sydney and do like an 8-hour trek out of Sydney, you just do the 8-hour trek into Sydney, stay a couple of days, then do the trek out of Sydney, north, south, or west, or anything in that half circle circumference. If you want to spend a lot, I suggest that you start putting away money now. Tickets will go on sale, online sale, for, I think one will be definitely one next month, then one in July, then one in August, so you can get the early tickets and that. I must admit, that's it from me. Let me just say this: remember to be safe. And when I mean safe, if you got things like this sticking out, like the shop, like if you got costume weaponry, make sure that it's tight within your persons, so that you cannot be accused of causing a ruckus or being rebellious and being dangerous, if you want to look at it in that fashion. So let me just, and again, come, enjoy yourself, be safe, and like I said, everything will be in the and everything will be in the descriptions part side of things. I am Rhino Barrows, soonly a member of the Hidden Cloud Ninja, and yeah, once again, God bless you and have a safe trip. Bye.